Look at this old workstation. Look how hideous it is. Shame! Shame! Actually, I do like the style of this computer, but that doesn't matter. Can we make this look less like an office PC and more like a gaming PC? If you can't tell from all the old computers that are slowly burying me, the blinds that are still functional, or this random part from a set of blinds that is now a handle, I'm a bit of a utilitarian, but I like pretty lights just as much as the next person. RGB lights can add up to 500 horsepower to a computer, and that is exactly how computer power is measured. Trust me, I have a chair desk. Where's the pretty lights? Alright, I have a couple ideas for this little monstrosity. I don't expect them to be terribly difficult, but I haven't tried anything like this before, so we shall see. Starting off, there's this empty space up here around the top of the case. I plan on forcing an RGB type fan up into this area, whether it likes it or not. I'm going to first mark and drill the holes where I'll actually mount the fan, and then I'll roughly outline the fan and drill a bunch of larger holes for ventilation and appearance. This probably could have looked much better, but I got a little impatient, and then I got a little angry, and then I decided my first time using a Dremel should be haphazardly slicing into a case with no preparation or planning whatsoever. Then I kind of gave up. I might have to return to this part another day, but the rest of it should go more smoothly. Now I'm hoping this fan will do two things. One is that it will be visible from the outside and hopefully add a nice visual to the exterior. But it's also going to cast light down throughout the rest of the case and hopefully add a nice glow or colored backdrop for other things that we're going to make visible in the next steps. And that'll take us to our next little modification on the front. This is going to be the main visual focus, though I was kind of conflicted about whether it should go here or in the final mod that I'm doing, which I'll explain when we get to it. Right here on the front we have these two 5.25 inch bays that I'm not using for anything. Also this optical drive that I don't really need. Get out of here! Go! No one wants you, okay? We can simply remove that drive with no emotional turmoil because I don't even care about it. And then pop these two bay covers out of here. And now we have a nice little window where we can install our little mini cloud. But I don't want to go in there! You're going in the box. Is there any PS1s in there? Enough! Get in there! Once we get our little cloud in the box, he will hopefully be kind of lit up by the fan we added. It looked okay with the red light in the background, but it wasn't as bright as I had hoped. So I inserted this second fan directly behind cloud, and I think that makes it look a good bit better. Though it might also be cool in the future to paint all this metal so it's black instead of silver. And then, in a stroke of sheer luck, which was pretty shocking the way the last couple days have been going, I was able to take one of these small picture frames that was like 50 cents at Walmart and place it directly over this opening, and surprisingly, it fit perfectly between the front bezel and the case itself. Full disclosure, I'll probably take Cloud out of there once this is finished, so I'm not going to glue him in or anything, as much as he might deserve it for talking back. I usually like to keep him out and about, so he's a temporary stand-in until I can get some more figures and trinkets and such. Now, our final modification will probably be the most most challenging, and I'm not totally sure how it will go. But basically, I want to cut a small window into the side panel of the case. I'm going to be pretty limited in what I can do here if I want the case to actually close properly, since the latch and everything is right here on the side. But I'd like to put some kind of small window there. And honestly, this would probably be a better place for a little minifigure if the GPU actually had a backplate that the figure could stand on. But it doesn't, and I don't have any more figures, and I'm not even sure how this is going to go. So for now, this will hopefully just be a little glimpse of the GPU and interior. And overall, I'm pretty satisfied. I like the appearance of just about everything except the top, where I got impatient drilling the holes. I added an LED strip that I kind of ran through the case for increased light and visibility to see through the windows that we put in. The modifications are a little rough around the edges. It doesn't come through as well on camera and with all the lighting and reflections, but in person, in standard lighting, it actually does look pretty clean. Rough around the edges, sure, it could use some touch-ups, but, you know, generally speaking, I think it looks pretty cool. And sure, parts of it could have gone better, and I desperately need some Dremel practice, but I'm pretty satisfied overall. I'm not moving around much, but if by chance you noticed I'm walking with kind of a limp, don't panic. Chair desk is okay. But chair desk did teach me the lesson that it is in fact chair desk and not stepladder chair. I busted my ankle, sliced myself up, and best of all, crashed through a bunch of motherboards and GPUs. But considering the wrath of chair desk, I am thankful that I got off easy, and chair desk remains unharmed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.